Alright YouTube, listen up. Off-Road Yo-Yo here with another yo-yo review. Today, we'll be taking a look at a new yo-yo that's kind of like an older yo-yo. It's not the same yo-yo, it's just a similar yo-yo. And that yo-yo looks like this. The O-Ting. If you recall, once upon a time, we reviewed a yo-yo called the Ting. And the Ting looks like this. But this is an O-Ting. Ting, O-Ting. Ting, O-Ting. The Ting, if you recall, is H-shaped, like this, with the phalange canal and the H-ness, which you can see prominently in the middle where it kind of looks H-ish. The O-Ting kind of looks like an O, so they called it the O-Ting because of the O. The O-Ting has a lot of O's. If this is kind of an O, and this is kind of a half O, and this is a half O, and then you turn it around and this is an O, and then this black part here is also an O, and then in here this blue thing is a raised O with kind of a sunken O. That's like 900 O's. Even though the name O-Ting makes sense, it's not really convenient or fun to say. O-Ting, 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 O-Ting. There's so many different ways that it can be communicated and taken by other people. I don't really have a better suggestion, but maybe a quicker kind of run together method would work. Like O-Ting, just get rid of the space. O-Ting. Like, what does a horse do when it's eating the oats? Oh, it's oating. It oats a lot. Don't bother the horse. It's currently oating. This yo-yo is the O-Ting. Like the Ting, the O-Ting has titanium rims on the outside that feel buttery, smooth, metal, and wonderful. As we've learned before, these will probably spark when you hit the ground. But unfortunately, this is brand new, and my wife is home, and I'm not even at my home. I'm at someone else's home. There's just a lot of things going on that are going to keep me from sparking this right now. Not! Anytime you buy a yo-yo that has metal rings on the outside of the rest of it, like the O-Ting and the Ting, you're going to expect them to be installed well. That's kind of a given. However, I have found myself repeatedly impressed at just how well these rings are snugly on here. Snuggly, snuggly. Oh, you want to see my Ting? Which Ting? This Ting or this Ting? Despite how comfortable the O-Ting is when it's sitting in your hand, you must also consider how it feels when doing tricks. The O-Ting is totally capable of busting out a mean, fiery hot queege. And a hops. And I'll tell you, you can really feel the onus when you bust out a hardcore trick like the pinwheel. And maybe we can even do this guy. Oh, we failed. The O-Ting definitely has a substantial weight to it. More than I would have initially expected from a plastic-based yo-yo. But then again, the Ting left me thinking the same thing. It must be those rings. They really give it some oomph. Oh, today is not a good boingy day, but that's fine, because that's most days. This middlemost O here, the blue one, that's for finger spins. The Ting had it too. But notice that the Ting is kind of just a suggestion. Hey, we're here if you need us. Whereas in the O-Ting, that guy sticks up in the air. You will put your finger in me, says the O-Ting. And you know what? You totally will. The O-Ting was available in a few different color combinations. As you see, I got the black one with the blue O. But there was also a black one with a black O. And a white one with a blue O and a white one with a black O. I guess that's, what, four options? That's pretty good. 4 is like way more than none, and none's no good. The O-Ting was machined by YoYo Empire, just like the Ting. However, the O-Ting was available via pre-order only, and those pre-orders have completed. Now there may be some left, so if you're interested in an O-Ting, contact Toybania immediately and say, hey, I want to buy one of the O-Ting things. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Liking and subscribing really helps us out. and motivates us to do more stuff. And more stuff is what we're hoping to do as we ramp up for the National Yo-Yo Contest next month in Chicago. We'll be there, hanging out, and looking forward to meeting people. Hope to see you there. Oh, one last ting before we go. See what I did there? It's another ting. A brand new ting. This ting has been loaned to me by the good folks over at Toybania, and the current working title is The Machination, with the TI capitalized to point out the titanium rings. It's much like the original ting with that H shape and phalange canal, but some of the differences include a 7075 aluminum body instead of the plastic. The titanium rings are still there, and the cup design is a little bit different. This is only a prototype, and I hear there's actually a version 3 in the works. This one here is a version 2. I've had this prototype for a few days, and I'm really enjoying it. It has everything I like about the ting, but this new lighter feel is just really something special. It's very laid back, yet it seems to be able to go faster than the original ting. Maybe that's just me. Different players play differently, and I don't want to project my moods onto the whole thing. When the production model comes out, I'm definitely planning on getting one, just because of how much I like it. So, keep your eyes peeled for the Machination, or Ting 2, or Super Ting, or Isn't It Amazing Ting? I'm not good at those jokes. As for the review, we're done here. Thanks. I'm at my mom's place and my mom's not home. I'm at my mom's place.